How important is this event now for raising awareness for the...
I think it's fantastic. Pulmonary hypertension is a relatively uncommon condition, and there's a huge delay from the time people first hear about it or get symptoms before the diagnosis is made. In fact, it's believed it takes about 2 years from the first symptom until a diagnosis is made in patients with pulmonary hypertension. So getting awareness out there that people who are breathless, it's not always asthma, it's not always that you're unfit or deconditioned, it can be something else. And pulmonary hypertension is one of those things. It can be diagnosed now early with an echocardiogram, an ultrasound of the heart, and there are treatments available now as well. So it's just getting people to know that breathlessness, don't just sit there. There can be other causes for it, and there are things that can be done about it.
And are people born with it, or do they develop it?
Generally, they develop it. Any age group can get pulmonary hypertension, but typically it's a disease. You have women more than men, 2 to 1, women to men, and it's usually, say, in the 30s or 40s, a woman might start getting breathless and unexplained, and they might go on, as I say, for many years wondering, why am I breathless? Is it just that I'm unfit? But in fact it can be something else. So typically women more than men, younger more than older, but any age group.
And what's the treatment like?
Well, there's new treatments. It's a really fast evolving area. We have more new drugs for this area than any other lung disease over the past 10 years, and so there are tablets that people take. There's actually pumps that people have. There's a number of people here today who have continuous infusions of drug going on right now, keeping the blood supply to the lungs open and keeping the heart, keeping the pressure away from the heart. So they're quite technical drugs, but they're available, and all the drugs that we can use to treat this are available in Ireland. So we like people to be aware, get diagnosed, and then get treated.
And can I just get your full title, please?
Professor Sean Gain, and I'm a consultant respiratory physician in the matter. Lovely.
And Minister, if I can ask you, it's a very fun event, but it's also highlighting...
it's a great community event. St Bridget's is a great GAA club in Castleknock, and so we've hundreds of people, parents and children, out on the pitch today. I think the important message that all of us here today are learning is that this is a disease which can actually kill people, but the really good news is that if people catch it in time, if for instance somebody has unexplained breathlessness, sometimes it's put down maybe to a heavy cold or not being fit, being overweight, sometimes down to asthma, but in fact if it's checked out nowadays, the treatments are there which will actually in fact save people's lives, and it's possible to treat it, whereas in the past, as I understand it, if somebody got this maybe 20 or 30 years ago, the only thing that would save them might be a complete transplant. But nowadays, if people have those symptoms and they get them checked out through their GP and through their specialists, in fact they have treatment whereby they can live a full and normal life. So it's a really nice community fun day here for a very good cause.
And you got a few kisses as well?
Yeah, it's very nice, isn't it? For I suppose any politicians like being liked.